Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kritika Mathur and I am an astrologer, numerologist, Vastu consultant and life coach. Today we will be talking about the monthly horoscope transits of the month of November. Now I am a Vedic astrologer. I see things through the Hindu calendar and Hindu astrology. I'll be talking about ascendants one by one. And if you are not aware about what is your ascendant, you can please put down your place, time, date of birth and full name in the comment section. I will inform you about what your ascendant is and then accordingly you can watch video. But first I'm going to talk about the transits. How are the transits actually happening? We know that Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn and it has already gone direct. Jupiter is yet to go direct on 23rd of November, which will be a huge relief, because if a Sattvic or a good planet goes retrograde, it causes a lot of havoc, and we've all experienced it in our lives, some area of our lives or the other. Mars is retrograded now at the end of October and it is in Gemini, and it will move to the sign of Taurus on the 13th November. Mercury will move to the sign of Scorpio on the 13th November. Venus will move to Scorpio on the 11th November. Sun is going to move from Libra to Scorpio on the 16th November. Moon changes signs every other day. Rahu is in Aries, Ketu is in Scorpio, Ketu is in Libra, Moon and Rahu are forming this lunar eclipse, which is the most important event of November 2022. It is going to affect each one of us, of course not on the same day but within 3 months of time span. I'm going to be covering that event for each ascendant. Overall we can see that certain change in politics or policy changes will be there. We can also expect a new variant of COVID. A good news will be coming up with relation to the religion or the beliefs. And earthquakes can also be affected because the earth zones are activated. Saturn in Capricorn, Mars in Taurus. That is why these events can happen. Now let's talk about ascendants. So let's start with Aries ascendant. For Aries ascendant people, the major transits are going to be happening in the 8th house. The planets are moving from the 7th to the 8th. Financially, things look very good. You can also go for investments like stocks and shares. Definitely the savings and the assets are going to be improving this month. You have to be taking care of health in the second half of the month until the 13th November or even 11th November. You have to take care of your relationships. Some issues which you are facing, which are chronic issues, will be solving by the end of this month. Overall, this is a very good month financially and even for the relationship wise, especially the second half. Only the health also, some of the problems that you were facing, you will be able to fix those problems. You may also experience headaches and accident related issues. You have to drive very carefully. Coming to Taurus. For Taurus ascendant people, the major transits are going to be happening in the 7th house, so you can go for new relationships, or if you are looking for a partner, you can start that process from the 13th of November. For the student natives, it is a little difficult time because you will not be able to focus so much in the studies, because of which you have to do this remedy. You have to make a swastik on your study table or the area where you are studying. There are 4 dots in swastik. You have to pick any one dot and focus on that particular dot for 5 minutes or for 2 minutes, and then you have to start studying. For the working professional, this is a good time. Luck is definitely beside you, so whatever you're going to do, you're going to be benefited through that. One of the remedies that you can do, because the major transit is here and then in the 7th house, and then Mars is opposite to that. The lunar eclipse will be happening in the 12th house. Just try and keep a little bit of rice just beside your bed on the 8th of November, and then you distribute it to poor people on the 9th of November. If you cannot keep loose rice, you can just keep it in a packet and donate it accordingly. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Gemini. For Gemini ascendant, the major transit is in the 6th house, but there are of course other planets affecting it. Here you can see it in the chart. Now for you, for the working professionals, you can run into some arguments or conflicts, so try and avoid that as much as possible. It is a good time to go for fitness. You will encounter a lot of changes around your life. Some major changes are coming up, and these changes will be good for you. Also, there are certain health related things that you will be able to combat this month, so this month looks really nice for you. And what you can do is do the mantra jap, which is Om Gan Ganpataye Namaha Om. You have to chant this mantra 108 times every day, or at least on the lunar eclipse day, which is on the 8th of November. Coming to Cancer. For Cancer ascendant people, this transit is happening in the 5th house. This is a quite disturbing transit. Also, lunar eclipse is on the 8th of November, which I have mentioned in the beginning of the video. You can go ahead and listen to that introduction part. But since you are Cancer ascendant, you are ruled by Moon, so Moon is getting eclipsed. That is why this month is very important for you. What we can see is that certain job fluctuations can be there. You will definitely not be happy with your job. You'll have some dissatisfaction, discontentment. You may also have to leave job, or you may be asked to leave your job as well, so you have to take care on that. Also there is a certain problem at home, so you're not able to gel with people at home and the families, and you have to try and build up the bonds in the home with your home environment, people that are living with you, with your family. You have to try and make some bonds with them, because you're really facing difficult times over there. For you, this remedy is very important because you are Cancer ascendant and lunar eclipse is on the 8th of November. Take a bit of rice in a packet on 8th of November and donate it to poor people on the 9th. You can take loose rice or packed rice, but the point is to keep it near your bedside or under your bed, and donate it on the next day morning. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Leo. For Leo ascendants, this is happening, the major transit is happening in your 4th house, and of course the other planets, which are Mars is there in Taurus, and their eclipse is happening in the sign of Aries. For you, you can get some good job opportunities and new assignments at your workplace. Health seems to be improving. A certain change of beliefs can be happening now. You may completely shift from your religion, or you may start and believe something else, or you were consulting a particular occultist and you're going to go for another one. Some things like these can happen also. So some change of mentality and belief systems are there, and a lot of work is there in your hands. Some new assignments are coming up as well. Lunar eclipse is going to adversely affect you because you are Leo ascendant, ruled by a sun and another luminary, which is Moon, is getting eclipsed. Also, not to mention that Sun was eclipsed few days back as well. For you, you have to do this remedy of donating red lentils or red color things. You can also donate jaggery. You have to donate this on the 9th of November, which is one day after the lunar eclipse. Next ascendant coming to is Virgo ascendant people. Virgo ascendant is a very good month for you. So you have this major transit occurring in your 3rd house, and of course there's Mars opposite to it. There's eclipse happening on the in Aries, Rahu and Moon together on the 8th of November. We will notice that you will go out, you're going to travel a lot, make new friends, foreign connections are seen, job changes are seen as well, good new opportunities are coming as well, and luck is definitely by your side. Financially, things look very good also, so make use of this month. These days, these kind of good and happy months are very rare, so enjoy this time and use these opportunities to finish the projects, because you have a lot of courage. So whatever pending tasks or projects were there, now is the time to go ahead and finish. Stop procrastinating and get on with it. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Libra. For Libra ascendant people, the major transit is happening in your second house. Of course, we have other transits like Mars aspecting it from the 8th. We have lunar eclipse which is happening in the sign of Aries on the 8th of November. So for you guys, the major thing is that financially you will be indecisive. You'll not know what to do with your money, especially in the second half of the month. The first half of the month of November, you have to take care of car accidents and you have to take care of the headache related problems. So drive very, very carefully. Other than that, relationship wise also until the 13th of November you have to take care. After that things will be very smooth. So I see second half better than the first half, especially financially. Also some new ideas, new investments, plans can come to your mind. Overall this is a pretty average transit for you. Take care on the lunar eclipse, and you can get some more details on the lunar eclipse following on the introduction of this video which I have covered. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Scorpio. For the Scorpio ascendant people, the major transit which is happening is there in your first house, is right on your head. And of course we have other planets like Mars looking at it from the 7th house. We have the eclipse happening in your 6th house in the sign of Aries. For Scorpio natives, what we can see is that basically a lot of instigations are going to be there. Loan, debt, people coming on to you, combating you, enemies, a lot of non-well-wishers are there instigating you to fight. And you can fight also, being impulsive person that you are as a Scorpio ascendant. But what you have to do is try and control these urges. A lot of people are going to come and fight with you, will try to make problems with you, but you have to keep things, you have to keep things cool. And other than that, what we can also see is some major travels can happen also. And since this is happening in your first house and you have a lot of energy, a lot of new ideas coming up, expenses are there until 13th of November. What you're doing is you're shopping a lot and doing multiple shopping. Like if you're buying laptop, you're buying 2 laptops, you're buying dresses, you're buying 3 dresses. So try and control that. That's going to really is very, very important for you. Other than that, things look good. What we can observe here is that a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, and people try and instigating you, but you have to take care. And travel also is there, but you should be a little bit careful when you travel. Relationships can completely go haywire. You can part ways also, and you can have really bad fights with your spouse or with your girlfriends and boyfriends. So that is one thing that you have to take care of the entire month, especially the second half of the month. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius ascendant, that major transit is going to happen in your 12th house. Overall, I see that it is a good month for you. Good financial growth is there, and major travels are there as well. Mars is looking at it from the 6th house, and we have the eclipse happening in your 5th house for the Sagittarius ascendant people. So overall it's a good month. It is a time to connect with people. We can see foreign connections. We can also see a lot of travels. We can definitely want to travel this month. And also there are some health related concerns that you should be careful of, especially in the second half of the month. That is one thing you should have to take care of. Otherwise things look very good for you. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Capricorn. For Capricornians, this transit is going to happen in your 11th house. This is a time to make new friends. Get in touch with old colleagues, with new friends. You'll be there very much outgoing, and you'll be making new connections with the people. So it's a good transit for you. But the thing is that you have to also take care on the lunar eclipse. So lunar eclipse effects are going to be there for coming 3 months. So I have mentioned about the eclipse in the beginning of the video. You can go ahead and watch the introduction part of it. Overall, this month is good for you for making networks, connections, for the travels as well. And you can also have a little bit of fight with your siblings. That is one thing that you have to take care of. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Aquarius. For Aquarius, this is a very, very good month. Awesome month. Major transits are going to be happening in your 10th house. So first thing first, we can see a job change. You can be offered a new job offer or an opportunity, but you have to say yes to this opportunity in the month of January, not now. So yeah, but we can expect some job opportunities. Workload is going to be a lot, but you will also get the clarity on the people, who is with you, who's not with you, who's your well-wisher, who's your buddy, who's your friend, who's not. All that clarity is gonna come into the picture now. We can also see a major travel this month. The lunar eclipse is happening in the 3rd house for you in the sign of Aries, and we have Mars looking at this conjunction in the 2nd house. You can see it here in the chart. We can see that overall this is a good month in terms of finance, increasing finance, stock market increase, financials increase in the money part. And by the end of the month, when Jupiter turns direct, that is the time which is good time for your finances. Apart from that, we also have to look at the connections and how the things are turning out for you, the clarity that you are having. So all of that is going to be in place. The only thing you have to look out for is the leg pain, because you're going to start having leg pains now. Coming to the last ascendant, which is Pisces. For the Pisces, this transit is there in the 9th house. So first of all, the thing that you're going to notice is that certain belief systems and all will be changing now. Fights with the siblings can also happen. Spirituality will increase. If you're in the line of occult itself, if you're an astrologer or an occultist or a tarot reader, then this is a very good time for you. Apart from that, you can have some blood related problems, or you can have some skin related issues as well. Donations have to be done. Donations of red lentils, donation of red color things, red color clothes can also be done depending on your personal horoscope, of course, but you can try this general remedy also. To some extent it will help you out. So that's all from my side. I've covered all the ascendants. Make sure to watch this with the ascendant. You can also watch it with the moon sign, keeping in mind the lunar eclipse. So if you do not know what is your moon sign or what is your ascendant, you can please put down your place, time, date of birth and full name in the comment section. I'll get back to you informing what your ascendant is. And stay tuned to my channel. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed, and tap the bell icon so that you never miss a video whenever I upload or I post a new video. So thank you for the people who have already subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't already. Stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to be very soon back with another video. Till then, take care.